Okay, welcome everyone to our November team meeting. I like being able to do these virtually because, well, not a lot, you guys don't have your cameras on, not a lot of you do, but I like to still be able to feel like I can see you guys, we're in person, but if you're, and then Holly just shut her camera off. I'm just teasing, you're fine, you're totally fine, you're fine. I'm just teasing you. But also, if you are not local to us, then you're able to join as well. And it kind of feels like we're in a little virtual living room here. So really for November and December, what I've heard from some team members, some other leaders, as far as what do we want our focus to be, I want you guys to not only think about November, but really the next, 6, 7 weeks up till Christmas. I kind of don't want to know how close Christmas is. But really, I want you to think from now until Christmas, what does your business look like? Okay. There are tons of opportunities coming up to do customer appreciation, sales, giveaways. So especially if you're new, this is super, super important. I remember my first holiday season with Norwex, and I was like all over the board. I was all over the place. I was seeing idea after idea, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. And I was just posting all this stuff in a VIP group. I think I've had 2 different VIP groups. So like I had an initial VIP group. I had no idea how to successfully run a VIP group. So then I like deleted it and didn't have one for a couple years. And then I just started one again last year. And so I was posting all these things and I didn't know what I should be doing or what I shouldn't be doing or what was smart. So I really want to make sure you guys have clarity on what you want to do. And I want you to know a lot of the options you're going to see from now until the end of the year. There are tons of opportunities for sales. Now, I also want you to be smart in the fact that I don't want you just like cutting into all the commission that you could be making this time of year, because people are just naturally shopping. And Norwex is a really, really good gift to give. So I was just going live talking about some gift ideas for the kitchen. You guys, the cutting board is not something that you would normally talk about, right, at a party or in your VIP group, but it is an awesome gift to give. So think about things like that. Think about things that are going to be on people's Christmas list, or if you have a mother-in-law like mine that you give her a Christmas list and she still doesn't buy anything on it, she buys me the most random things ever. There are people like that out there. So maybe they want to buy a kitchen towel and cloth set for someone who didn't have that on their Christmas list. Okay. Like I would love that if she would buy me a Norwex cutting board that wasn't on my Christmas list. If you are new in your business, we're going to talk about follow-up first, and interaction in your VIP group and how to boost your algorithm. And then if you have a lot of customers and you're just starting with follow-up, that's totally fine. The only thing you have to promise me that you're not going to get overwhelmed with customers from like over a year ago. At least those of you that are on here, you all look, other than Brianna, Carla, Holly, and myself, I think most of you are fairly new. So that's helpful. That's very helpful if you're not looking at going back a long time to start following up with customers. If you do any follow-up at any point in the year, it should be now. So we are really in the business as like customer service. That is, we want to provide a good service to our customers. They purchase from us. They stay loyal to us because of the type of follow-up. Some people really click well with a certain consultant and they just love purchasing from one person. You want to be that person for your customer. Okay. So I think a lot of the leaders on our team and a lot of leaders just in general with Norwex use Project Broadcast. I'm not going to go into a ton of detail on like how to use Project Broadcast. It is a monthly subscription that we pay for. It's $10 a month, and you get I think 500 messages a month for $10. And if you don't use 500 messages, then they just roll over to the next month. So you can build credits. I use this a lot for team communication, and then customer communication and customer follow-up. So it's a much quicker way to send bulk messages that are personalized. So when you're doing follow-up, I can do probably 3 or 4 parties. I can schedule all of them. That's like probably the biggest thing I love about Project Broadcast or a service like this is I can schedule the messages. I do a lot of work late at night, which is not an ideal time to text a customer or a host or a team member. So I'll schedule it to go out at an ideal time that they would receive it. So that is one way a lot of us do follow-up. Now, before I had Project Broadcast, I was using Mighty Text. Brianna, does iPhone have something that you can just text from your computer?
No, nothing.
No.
Oh, unless you have like an Apple computer, you're able to iMessage people.
Okay.
And like you can do it from an iPad, but nothing like that.
Okay. So yeah, I have Android, and I could text from my computer screen, which was very helpful because I really hate working on my phone. But same thing with Project Broadcast. You can use it on a computer, on a desktop, and it's just a lot easier and faster, I think, personally, to type out messages on a keyboard. So if that is something that you're interested in, we actually have some other places we can point you for training on that. Especially if you're new in your business and you're thinking like, I want to get on top of this, and you're doing 3 or 4 parties a month. It's something that's a really good idea to invest in. I really do think, and I'm pretty sure you can shut it off anytime. I mostly use Project Broadcast. I use templates, which is basically like a sticky note, a saved sticky note. A lot of the messages that I copy and paste, I just save in a template there. So that's the way that I mainly use Project Broadcast for follow-up. So VIP groups, now is the time of year. This is when I started mine last year. Okay, so like started my new one that is like that I'm being intentional with. And you want to, in a VIP group, we all know with Facebook, it's really hard to see a lot of things. And sometimes you see the same people's stuff over and over again. So you have to beat the algorithm. So Brianna is going to talk about that, different things you can do to boost the Facebook algorithm.
Okay, so something when I first started was I was like huge in Facebook, and we all know that Facebook changes and it's a pain in the butt, so we have to change with it. So I intentionally always the end of October, the beginning of November, I do a lot of giveaways on my VIP page. Norwex is very generous to all of us, and so I like to be generous back. I know a lot of you are somewhat new. Something that I like to do like throughout this time, like Heidi was just talking about the cutting board. There are some people that don't even know we have cutting boards. They don't know that we sell toothbrushes. That don't know that we sell what's something else random, a spa wrap. Like that's not something people know about. So I will find like videos and I'll post a YouTube link and I'll ask them something random. What color was the red toothbrush, or what color was the toothbrush on the counter, not in the toothbrush holder, knowing that they're watching the video. And then they have to comment, and to everyone I comment back, that's something you have to do. So say you don't have a bunch of stuff. You don't need to give something away every day. Say you just do for 10 days, I'm going to post these things, make sure you interact, and then I'm going to give away a toothbrush at the end of it. Because honestly, I did the toothbrush intentionally probably 2 years ago. And now I have a ton of people who are obsessed with the toothbrush, and they tell everybody about the toothbrush, where like, I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't have been found before that. So having some kind of game, like there's like a Norwex clue, you could start off with that. Like say, hey, for the next 10 days, if you comment on my posts that we're doing, they'll be numbered 1 through 10. If you comment on them, you'll be put in a drawing, be done at the end of the week. And then that makes your algorithm go up. If you do a Facebook video and there's a ton of comments on it, guys, that explodes your page. It creates interaction. It makes it super like seen, and that is huge. And make sure even when the video's done, go back and comment to everybody. Like there's times where I'll be like, answer the question I ask in the comments. Now this was before like I was being more intentional with my join questions. I'd say at like the middle of the video, I'd be like, here's your question. What's your favorite color? Just something random, but everyone has a favorite color. I mean, I guess some people don't, but that's something random to ask and people have to answer it, but they have to listen to what I'm saying. Now I'd be a little bit more intentional. What would you do with $700 between now and Christmas? That's something that's huge to say right now, because like Heidi said, gosh, when did you say that? A week ago? There's 6 less days between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So you want to be building up that algorithm right now, because you want to be running a sale at the end of November, or if you want to do a December sale. But that is huge. Be very intentional. Comment back to everybody. Do not be salesy. Don't be spammy. Just be real. That's it. So is that pretty much anything I missed?
I don't think so. I think too, you guys come from a place when Brianna says, don't be salesy. If you can just kind of flip your mindset to like, we are here as educators. Okay. So people are going to be a lot more apt to interact if it's something that you are, like Brianna said, asking them a question about, or you're providing them information. You're not asking them to buy something. So I think I did just like you did, Brianna. I did a bunch of giveaways, and they were small things that I had in my inventory, like 1 netted dishcloth or 1 body cloth, 1 counter cloth, a sample of bathroom cleaner, a sample of laundry detergent. So they were small things that I gave away, but it was just random fun things, which, you guys, that reminds me, we should do an album with those, with VIP group, like interaction things. Writing that down right now.
Yes.
Because we tell you to search for these things, but if we had them in an album, it would be way easier to find. Okay, so put that on your list to make sure you are planning out, and you guys know that you can schedule posts, right? So if you're somebody that, and I know a lot of you do, have full-time jobs, you have kids, take time and schedule out posts. And I think you can schedule them out 2 months ahead of time. So you could literally schedule them out like now through the end of the year, and just have switch it between, like one of the ones that I'm thinking of off the top of my head, probably because I'm sitting here with a coffee cup, is the picture of all the coffee cups, and it says like which one is yours, and there's like a black one and then all the different creamers in it. You know, like things like that that aren't even Norwex related, but that get people just commenting to boost the algorithm. Okay, so now we are going to talk about, does anybody have any questions about that? I should ask that first. Nope. Okay. So
I also want to add too, like, add in your real life. Like one day I didn't do laundry for 2 weeks. Gasp. I know, right? Heidi loves laundry, but I didn't do laundry for 2 weeks, and we have 5 people in my house. So I took all the laundry and sorted it and put it in my bathroom, and I took a picture of it. Guys, this is something you don't show people, right? Like you don't show people your disgusting pile of laundry. I did. I had, I think, 70 comments on it, like, because they're like, oh my gosh, thanks for being real. Or like, gasp, horror. Like, why would you do that? But just be real. Like, be real. Emery fell off the bathtub when we were doing live the other night. It was awesome. She just fell completely. Yep. Yeah, that's it. Sorry.
No, that's good. That's totally good. Okay, so different types of sales. Like I was saying in the beginning, we want you guys to have lots of clarity on what you want to run. Now, I'm not saying like spend the next 7 days trying to decide what type of sale you want to run. But think about this, be strategic. Like Brianna was saying, that is why you're already getting, before Halloween was even over, you're getting all these Black Friday sales, because we lose almost an entire week of holiday shopping between Thanksgiving and Christmas. You guys, we're going to see more flash sales from Norwex. And I am super grateful for it because, like Brianna said, I probably should have marketed the body cloth one better. No, I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to put a ton of energy into it. People that love to create graphics are creating graphics and sharing them. I mean, you could do, I saw Ashley Clint today did a really quick like boomerang with just like the body cloth on her face. Just do something really quick and fun, post it, and like post your link and be done. I promise you, we're seeing more flash sales. And it's on purpose. It's because other stores are doing the same thing. And we really want to make sure that our customers are purchasing our product for the holidays, for gifts. So here are some ideas of things that you can do. For the month of November, you can also just kind of rename this for the month of December, but a lot of us have done turkey trots, which is just a different way to call a mystery host, a different name for a mystery host party. You know what? Let me back up one more before I start talking about this. In your VIP group, I did this the other day. I polled them. So I created a poll and said, what type of sale would you like to see this holiday season? And I did 12 Days of Christmas, Black Friday, let me just look at it. After Christmas sale, and then I think I did, I would love to attend a holiday open house, and I would like to participate in a turkey trot where I collect 3 orders and get entered to win host rewards. So I believe those were the options I gave. Yes, 12 Days of Christmas, an after Christmas sale, a Thanksgiving or Black Friday sale, a holiday open house. I would like to participate in a turkey trot where I collect 3 orders and I'm eligible to win host rewards. Okay, so those are the 5 options I gave. I was shocked that by far the 12 Days of Christmas won. And I've never ran a 12 Days of Christmas sale. So, so do that. That would be a really good interactive thing to do with your VIP group. And if you're thinking like, what type of sale am I going to run? Just ask your customers if you have customers there. Black Friday is pretty simple because it's one day, right? I remember the last 2 years for Black Friday, I have extended mine because Black Friday is Friday, but then Saturday is Small Business Saturday, and we are all small businesses. And then, I wanted to do something for that. So I just extended my Black Friday sale. And then we also have Cyber Monday right after that. So I think I even did you miss Black Friday and Small Business Saturday? Were you busy over the weekend? Here is Cyber Monday. You can still get in. So I think I ran the same sale, just 3 different days. And I was texting it out and posting it in my VIP group. Okay. So we are also going to create an album in the Team Fearless page where we're going to consolidate a lot of these sale images. So you can see what we have done in the past.
Heidi, does Norwex ever do these sales? Like, are we going to run the risk of doing like a competing sale with them?
That's a very good question. So I'm hopefully going to be getting an answer on that soon. Last year they did, right guys? They did do Black Friday last year, and it was kind of like very similar to what we would have seen in September, that warehouse sale they did in September. And so that's what a lot of leaders have been asking, like, can we please, if we're going to have one, can we know ahead of time so that we can kind of plan accordingly with that. And so I'm very hopeful that they're going to give us info on what that is soon. So stay tuned. That was a good question. Okay, so a turkey trot. This is the first one. Now, even if you run a sale, you could still do a turkey trot. basically you are having, or maybe you have people on your Frankie list or people that you know that are like, I don't know enough people to host a party. Do any of you have anyone that's ever said that? Well, I don't have enough friends that would come to make it be a party. Okay. I hear that quite often. So those people, you want to ask if they want to do a turkey trot, and there are tons of images floating around for turkey trot. So again, this will be something that we'll consolidate into an album for you guys. So those people, if you just get like, I don't know, four of those people, and they go out and collect 3 to 5 orders. Okay. So basically you have 4 hosts, 4 mini hosts, and you put all the orders in on one party, and you can either divide up the host rewards so they each get something, or you can just draw and one person gets everything. So that is a really great way. You're still earning all the commission, so you're not cutting into your bottom dollar at all doing a turkey trot, and you can still run a sale alongside a turkey trot, because a turkey trot is different than a sale. So that's one option. A lot of people, what do they call it in December? Like a reindeer games or something like that. Katie,
One
yes.
moment. Hold on, I gotta go grab Waylon again.
I saw a snowman shuffle today.
Oh, okay. So kind of the same thing. That's cute.
Okay, last year I did a turkey trot. I don't know if I should have done this, but one of the gals collected 2 really big orders, like $200 each. And what do you think I said to her?
Do you want to turn this into a party?
Yes. So I got a booking out of that, and then she had more people and more people. So if you have like 3 littler orders, I think it's better to keep them in a turkey trot thing. But if they have a bigger order, you're like, you're $12 away from $550. You want to be just guaranteed the host reward. So that's another idea.
That's awesome. Love that. Okay, so turkey trot, and then 12 days of Christmas, which since we're short on days between Thanksgiving and Christmas, you may want to consider moving a 12 days of Christmas sale up a little bit, maybe into like the end of November. So I have not, like I said, I have not run a 12 days of Christmas, but basically it is just different deals. There are lots of images out there. People have already created some. So basically it's a daily deal each day. Those of you that have run them before, I've heard leaders say that they will sometimes, maybe not every day, but go live and show the product or demo the product so that people know what it is that's on sale. So that's one option. The other option, like I said, is Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday. So get some clarity on what you want to do. Okay. Pull your VIP group, decide which one of those you want to run. We decided as a leadership team that we are going to run a sale for you guys the week of November 17th. Okay. So what that's going to look like, we are going to have 5 daily deals, and we are going to we'll create a group. You guys will be able to invite your customers. It has to be personal invite only. You can invite your customers, and then your customers, if they want whatever daily deal we post, they will tag you and say sold. Okay, so then you as the consultant are responsible for collecting the sales and entering the orders on your account. So we need to know if you want to participate, and we will be posting that in the Team Fearless page, or just personally tell your leader if you want to be a part of that, so we can kind of get a head count so that we know what we're looking at for like the size of a group that we're going to do. Now, this is something, if you like what we're doing, or maybe you just want to see what a sale looks like, you could then take and just kind of copy what we do and mirror it in your own VIP group or in your own group for your own customers. Okay, so that's why we wanted to do it early. So the week of the 17th, it's 5 days. so that then if you did want to run it yourself, you could run it the week of Thanksgiving, you could run it the first week of December, and you are welcome to use the images that we share with you there. So we're going to do that in November, and then we are going to do the same thing, you guys. No matter what you decide to run before the holidays, whichever type of sale, I highly recommend, highly. Now, I kind of like very last minute got my poop in a group right after Christmas and decided to run a sale. And I can't remember. I'd have to go back and look. I don't know that it wasn't like my Black Friday sale, but I think I probably pulled like 1,000 or 1,500 after Christmas in sales. Think about yourself. Do you guys receive money as a gift? Like I'm not going to see a couple of my grandparents this year, but you know, my father-in-law always has given us money because he doesn't like to go shopping. So I think a lot of people receive money as a gift for the holidays. And then they purchase most of the time what they want or didn't receive as a Christmas gift. So that is why we want you to be prepared. Last year, I don't know that I prepared you guys well enough for that, because I definitely was not prepared. But you know, people take some time off around the holidays. I know I do. I work my business up until like December. I'm looking at my November calendar. I gotta look. Oh, I saw Carla posted the holiday shipping deadline. Thank you for posting that. I think it was the 16th. Man, I feel like that's pushing it. So I personally am probably going to tell people the 13th. Just because I just feel bad, even though it's not my fault, it's the weather or UPS, I still would feel bad. So, I'm probably going to tell my customers to have their orders in by the 13th. So I'll probably work up until about the 13th, and then I take a couple weeks off for Christmas. But you guys have something ready. And again, we'll put images in an album. You want to have on the board to run an after Christmas sale. And I think we decided maybe we would run this again as a team. Did we? Did we say that? Yes. Brianna's like, yes, we did. Okay. So yes. So we're going to run another one in a group, just like the November sale we're going to run as a team. We're going to run another one after Christmas for you guys, so you can see what that looks like as well. Or just plug your people into it if you want to do it that way. Okay. All right. Do you guys have questions?
How do we do this and not seem gimmicky? I already feel gimmicky talking about the holidays, and I don't know.
You mean running a sale?
Yeah, and just like it seems like there's so many different options. Even if we do like 2 of them, it feels very gimmicky.
So,
partly
okay.
because we're having all these flash sales, so it feels like every week I'm coming out saying, "Guess what? This great new thing. Guess what? This great new thing." And then if I'm adding like my own personal sales on top of that, it starts to feel very junky to me. I don't know.
Right. Okay. So come from a place of education and gratitude. And also remember that not every customer is going to jump on every sale. So again, like what we tell you guys with training, it's a menu. For our customers, it's also a menu. And so maybe you can just tell them that, you know, like Norwex is has been offering some great deals. I want to make sure you guys are aware of what they are in case you're missing them in your inbox. And I mean, that's how I look at it is, you know, the things that come into my inbox, I'm not going to jump on every sale that every store is going to run, but one week something might be on sale that I like, and then I'm going to want to buy it. So knowing that, I'm just thinking from my perspective and my customers, knowing that this is just a very heavy shopping time of year, that's just what people I think are seeing. But you don't have to promote every single one. So you know that they are getting emails. So I did post the body cloth one, but I don't think I posted the window cloth flash sale anywhere. I don't think I did. I don't even think I posted it in my VIP group. I didn't send one single text. And I got 4 flash sale orders for the window cloth flash sale just because people got the email and clicked on it. And I thought, especially 2 of the customers, I'm like, they totally had window cloths already. I didn't think they needed window cloths, but they bought them. So I don't know, Martha, does that help at all?
I think it does. I think just when I start seeing all these graphics like 12 days of Christmas and Black Friday and everything, it feels kind of, I don't know. I don't want to be junky. I don't want to seem like Walmart sales ads every day.
Right. And so honestly, I think that is why I haven't ran a 12 days of Christmas, because if I want a sale, I just want to know what it is. And I just want to be able to purchase what I want. And which is why I've always ran a Black Friday sale. And I've just always done a percentage off based on how much they ordered. So I'll show you guys the images that I have used in the past. But because that's the type of shopper I am. Like, I want to be able to shop from the whole catalog and choose the percentage off based on what I'm ordering, the order total that I have. So that's why I've never ran a 12 days of Christmas. Plus, I do not like keeping track of things for 12 days. So I'm already, as a consultant, not looking forward to running a 12 days of Christmas. But that's what my customers wanted. So that I'm going to try it this year. And so I'm not doing anything for Black Friday. So Martha, if that's how you're feeling, you don't want to post tons of sales. Maybe you do just want to do a small business Saturday. And just like, I appreciate you, so here's how I'm giving back, you know, this way. And that's all you do for the holidays. Okay, guys, am I forgetting anything else? Have you guys written down your goals for November? Well, actually, I shouldn't even say November. Written down your goals through the end of the year. Through the end of the year. And then after we come back from leadership conference, you guys, the Norwex year ends June 30th. So January 1st actually starts the second half of the Norwex year. So when we come back from leadership, I keep hearing like we're going to have some exciting updates happening at leadership. So I plan to do like a 6-month, like, where do you want your business to be at the end of June when we come home from leadership? Okay. So plan for this and through the end of the year. And then when we come back, we're going to plan through the end of June, 6 months at a time, which is going to be super exciting. Okay. Any other questions about sales? No? Okay. Like I said, we're going to be posting albums. So your action items, make sure you're following up. Make sure you're boosting the algorithm in your VIP group. Post a poll in there to see what your customers want for a sale. Like Brianna said, focus on education and just fun, interactive things in your VIP group, okay? So that, like Martha said, so that it's not just you posting a sale or a flash sale every single time, so that your posts are a mix. And then,
Can I say something?
yes.
So something someone said to me one time, just because someone's bought from you does not mean that they are your customer. You have to build that relationship. So when you show your authentic self on your VIP page and you're adding these new people to your VIP page, that makes them want to shop with you. So when you're worried about being salesy or you don't want to be spammy and all that gunk, make sure you're adding yourself in there and you're being real with them and you're actually intentionally asking, how are you doing? How's your dog? I seen that, blah, blah, blah. So that's something we have to remember. Just because someone's bought from us before does not mean that they're my customer. They could have bought from Katie before, and Katie's their consultant, but they were just being nice to their friend that went through me. So you want to make sure you build that relationship. Just little side note, sorry.
Yes, no, that's perfect. And then your sales through the holiday, a turkey trot, which is basically a mystery host. The team sale that we are offering you guys the week of the 17th, you are welcome to join us and add your people as long as you personally invite them. Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, 12 days of Christmas. That's a lot, you guys. So decide what you want to do it well. And then we're going to come back and do an after Christmas sale. And I totally just had a thought and it just poof was gone out of my brain. It was there and then it was gone. What was I going to say? I totally forgot. Does anyone know what I was going to say? Okay. I'll probably think of it later. I think that's it, guys.
Ooh, maybe it was, we had chatted about if people are giving discounts, how you can do that and where to find that in our units.
That is exactly what it was. Yeah, way to go. High five. Okay, it was about compliance. You guys cannot post anything on your public profile page about giving away an item, a chance to win rewards, a sale. Nothing can even like hint at a sale or anything like that. If we see that, we love you, but we will ask you to remove it because people then turn us in as leaders. Like, hey, is this person in your downline? Or they post it in one of the jacket pages and they're like, whose team is this person on? Right, Brianna? Whose team is this person on? She's not being compliant. And then I have to be like, oh gosh, my downline, that'd be me. Okay, I'll take care of it. So we want to make sure we're all staying compliant and we're all being fair. Okay, so nothing like that posted on Facebook. If you have a question about it, just send one of your leaders or send one of the leaders a message and we'll let you know if it's compliant or not. And then yes, how to give a discount and enter these orders. So basically when you give a discount, you guys, you're cutting into your commission. That's what's happening. Like we get a 35% discount on our product, right? So we don't actually make money. Maybe this is like new knowledge to somebody. I don't know. But we don't make money on product that we purchase for ourselves. We get a 35% discount. So if you offer a 20% discount on something, you're only making 15% commission. Okay. And there are in the unit section, there are some videos. I'll have to double check on if there's one that actually shows about entering a discount. Do you guys remember? I'm pretty sure there is one on like how to enter a discount. So if you have any questions about that, I know Carla uses a Google form a lot. The thing that I kind of like about the 12 days of Christmas is that people, it's going to be some work going back through and looking through the comments, but it's there. Okay. It's there and they just comment like sold. I want this deal. For Black Friday, I did use a Google form just because it was a percentage off and people had to like type out their entire order. So if that's the way you want to go, one of us or your leader can help you with setting up a Google form and kind of walk you through what that looks like. So there's a couple different ways that you can tally orders. So yes, thank you, Katie. That was what I wanted to talk about. And I didn't write it on my piece of paper. All right, so probably work on the albums, getting albums up tomorrow. So pull your VIP group and decide what type of sale you want to run. Thanks for jumping on tonight, guys. I'm excited to see what we do through the end of the year. Yay. All right. Have a wonderful night and we'll talk soon. Bye.